Many of those who relate to you, unfortunately, who want you to remember something about the Israa and Miraj, they make celebration. They make celebration. But we're not going to make celebration. We're going to mention to you, we mentioned to you the event, and now we're going to mention to you the fruits and the benefits. That's a very important thing of that great incident at Israa and Miraj. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى. What do we mean by the word al-Aqsa? Some scholars said that al-Aqsa, which is the most distant holy place other than from Mecca. So the Nabawi Masjid, the Masjid of the Prophet ﷺ, is closer. We have something like 450 kilometers between the Masjid al-Haram and the Masjid al-Nabawi in Medina. الذي باركنا حوله. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made the land that's around this masjid very blessed. Until today, no, that's not our topic, but until today, the fruits in that area is the greatest and the best kinds of fruits. But there are significances for Al-Masjid al-Aqsa. What are the significances? Number one, he is the center of worship of all the prophets that have passed away. That means this is a place where the mission of prophethood was there. That means center of the mission of prophethood. Not in Atlanta, not in California, but was that place precisely. And we know that this place and Mecca, they are the center of the whole world. We used to say it's أولى القبلتين وثالث الحرمين. It's the first direction of prayer and the third haram among the three masjids. But why Allah mentioned this verse at the beginning of Surah Al-Isra and then He talked about something else? Let's see. Let's analyze. Let's see what are the proofs, what are the benefits that we can. That the Prophet Muhammad said, no journey should be prepared for any other place except for those three places. Not for graves, for mosques. And the Prophet ﷺ means by that, according to the context, he's talking about places of worship, that a person traveled for worship, except for these three places. This was a preparation for a greater mission to the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet is going to be encountering more difficult stage and step. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prepared him for something that enabled him to be more patient. Just like what he did to Musa alayhi salam. Before he met Pharaoh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered him to put his hand in his pocket, and it became white hand. And he ordered him to throw the stick, and it became a snake. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showed him a great miracle, that he heard the voice of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the sound of Allah. Does Allah speak? Yes, He does. And there is nothing that resembles Him. Among the benefits of the incident of Israa is to show as well the great relationship between the prophets. And the Prophet ﷺ was welcomed by prophets in this life. They were always taking the covenant on people that if me, the Prophet, died, and the Prophet will be coming after me, his name is Muhammad, you should follow him. Then people said yes. Also, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the incident of Israa, and he started to talk about Musa and the people of Israel. As if Allah is saying, for the Jews being the leaders for the matter of guiding people in east and west and north and south is not anymore in their hands. They killed prophets, they broke the covenants, they were corrupted. They changed the book. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, أو كلنا جاءكم رسول بما لا تهوى أنفسكم استكبرتم ففريقا كذبتم وفريقا تقتلون. Whenever a messenger comes with what your souls do not desire, then you charge him in lying. So some of the prophets you kill, some others you deny, you charge in lying. So this position of being leaders for the guidance of the world is not anymore in their hands. It's in the hand of another nation. Other benefits that the skies have true keepers. And those keepers are the angels. And they don't allow anyone to get in until he has an authority. And the Israa story gives us an indication about how those angels were welcoming the Prophet ﷺ with beautiful and glad tidings. When they said, Marhaba, they were welcoming him, giving words of welcome and appreciation. And that also shows the greatness of this great Prophet, who is Sayyid Walad Adam. As he said it, he described himself without any pride. He said, Ana Sayyid Walad Adam. Even the upper world, we're talking about his emerging, his prophethood. They were talking about that. Was he sent to be a messenger, to be the messenger? They were asking. And that also gives significance, as some other scholars said, significance of traveling at night. As the Prophet ﷺ said, Alaykum bil-dulja. Dulja means the constant travel at night, because if you travel at the daytime, especially in hot weather places like Saudi Arabia, like Oman, like it's very hot, very hot. You can't walk even 2-3 minutes under the sun, especially at the summertime. You can't. It's impossible. That's why you have many people in Hajj, they die. Especially old women who get lost. And if no one took him and took care of him, he's dead. The sun cannot be resisted. He said, فَإِنَّ الْأَرْضَ تُطْوَى بِاللَّيْلِ. The land, as if it will be folded for him. So his walking will be faster. And he will be having more capability. And the Prophet's journey was at night. And also among the benefits and the evidences, as we mentioned last time, that the hadith indicates Allah's highness over his throne. Because if Allah's highness was by, people say, Allah is high, yes, in honor, in dignity, in superiority, not in person. That's what they say. Say, wait a minute. So what is the meaning of Musa saying to the Prophet Muhammad when he was on the 6th heaven? almost like order him to go